Hi, this is John with You Do It. Today we're going to create a mount that's going to go on this wall here. Alright, one of the tools you'll probably want is a level. First screw is going to go in, then I can get it level, and then I'll drill the second hole. Alright, I'm going to use a driver. I have a rigid driver. Alright, so I have the screw. This screw is installed. This is going to be the first screw that I put on, but I have it protruding some. I already worked it through so that the threads don't get locked up on the wood. It'll be able to spin freely within the wood. Snugged it a little bit. I didn't really put a lot of force on it because I want to be able to spin it left and right to get it level. This reminds me of the Rick and Morty one where Rick created a totally level surface for him, and Morty went nutso. Alright, so get this one installed now. Alright, so now I have the two boards secured to the wall. The next thing I'm going to do is secure the very topmost part to the sill plate. That way any shear force downward is going to be handled with these tack-down screws. But any outward force pulling away from the wall will be handled by two screws into the sill plate. This will tell me what the angle is. 45-degree angle. So now this is for the cantilever. That way we have force being directed down from this board on the outside. Any force on the outside will be directed down through this board to this point here. So now I need to cut a board 19 inches. Alright, so we need to cut 19-inch length with a 45-degree bevel. So we already have 45 this way, we need 45 the other way. It's a compound miter saw, so now I'm using this I want to cut on this line. So now I just have to line my blade up. So I'm going to put some toe screws in here, and that'll secure it to this bracket. And get this secure without a clamp. Somehow I got to exert some force and do this at the same time. Oh, come on. I don't want to say that it'll be able to hold me, but I'm not going to be surprised if I can actually step on that. Put another toe screw in the top here. Alright, now I just got to repeat the same thing on the other side. Then I'll create a lip here. That's what I made. Oh shit, look at that! It fit. Alright, that's exactly what I wanted. Now, can it fall this way? It can, but it's probably not. So now can we get the oars, the paddles back there? So that is a success. The bracket, it's a cantilever bracket. First we started with the main board that was screwed to the concrete block. Then we secured this top bracket. No, we secured this piece, which was for the support for the cantilever bracket. Secured that with 4 or 5 screws. Then we installed this bracket. This came out 15 inches. Toe screwed in. And then we have this end bracket to keep the kayak from falling out. Alright, this is John. What do you do it? If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Leave me a comment if this was helpful to you. If you think it was a good idea, if you think it was a horrible idea, if you think I could have done it better, if you've seen things that you could purchase for cheaper. I'll do a summary of the tools that I used. Alright, you could have gotten away with one drill if it was a combination hammer drill, but I had 3 drills going. This is a hammer drill. It's a rigid hammer drill. It's a combination hammer drill. It can go into hammer mode, driver mode, or drill mode. And I have this one. This is just a drill. So this is my driver. And this is an impact driver. So if you don't know what an impact driver is, boy, you should really get one of these, because this is I discovered this. I had this for several years and didn't even start using it. I didn't realize it was an impact gun. And it really makes driving in screws easy, but it can also destroy stuff very quickly too. As far as material, this was 2x6 wood. This was the concrete tap screws. So they're just, these specifically are 1/4 inch by 2 3/4. You need a tape measure, so I had my tape measure. Make things easy. I had a protractor. That was a true angle protractor. You can use any protractor or even one of those angle things, but it was better with a protractor so I could actually see what the angle was prior to taking it to the saw. And I had a, you saw earlier, which was the combination saw, miter saw that I had. So anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and leave a comment on one of my other videos. Watch the video where I do the music studio. I do the crown molding around the music studio. It came out great and I'm getting a lot of positive feedback on that. Thanks for watching.